everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky. I hope you're doing well. So today's topic, I'm going to be talking about overseas nurses working as senior carers in the UK. And the question about this particular topic is it worth it at all? So if you would want to know whether it is worth coming as a trained and qualified overseas nurse from coming to UK to work as a senior carer, if you want to know whether it's worth it, you need to watch the video to the end, so stick around. Welcome to my channel. My name is Becky. If this is the first time you have come across my video, do not forget to subscribe before you go away. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So today, before I start this video or this topic or discussing this topic about whether it is worth coming as a trained nurse from overseas to come and work as a senior carer in the UK, I would like to give a shout out to everyone who has been watching, and I'm going to be mentioning some of the countries one by one, so bear with me and stay, don't go away. Anyway, so the first country on my list is the UK, of course, because I've got a lot of people watching my videos from the UK. The next is Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya. I've got a long list, so keep watching. South Africa, India, Zimbabwe, Indonesia, United States, Philippines as well. I've got Vietnam, Thailand, Nepal, Zambia, Malaysia, Trinidad and Tobago, Russia, Jamaica, South Africa, and I think Namibia as well. Some of the other countries have been grouped as others because not many people are watching. So if I haven't mentioned you, please give me hello and say where you are watching from, and next time I would give you a shout out as well. So just remember to put these things in a comment. So let's start with the main topic for today. So if you're a registered nurse with experience in your own country and you're considering coming to work in the UK as a senior carer, I don't think there is any right or wrong. What I'm going to say is going to be my own personal advice or opinion. It's up to you as to whether that is what you want or whatever you want. It's your choice, it's your opinion. So my personal advice, I would say that it is better if you want to come and work as a senior carer, and the reason is because you haven't got your NMC IELTS or the English requirement. If you've not been able to meet the English requirement, hence you want to go through the senior carer route, it's up to you. But for me, my personal advice would be for you to rewrite the NMC or the IELTS, which is required by NMC, get your English, do your CBT, and if you get all those, I think that would be a better option to register and come and work as a nurse in the UK rather than working as a senior carer. This is for registered nurses, so don't get me wrong. Anyway, so that is my first point, because when you come as an overseas nurse, an OSCE nurse, to do your OSCE before you get registered as a nurse in the UK, you will be paid depending on your trust or whichever organization you're working with. Some people pay you band 3, some would pay you as band 4 during the period that you're being prepared to do your OSCE. So even that band 3 or band 4 salary is higher than someone who is a care assistant. So that is one of the reasons I am saying it's easier, and I feel it's beneficial for you if you rather rewrite your English and pass it and go through the NMC process and register in the UK as a nurse before coming, rather than rushing and coming to work as a senior carer. Now, another reason I said that is because at the end of the day, when you're a registered nurse in UK, your salary would be starting as band 5, and all newly registered nurses are band 5. And band 5 salary is about 25,655 per annum. This doesn't include on social hours or working weekends and the rest, so, or not even overtime inclusive, but this is annual salary. And as you work and you get a lot of experience over up to 4, 5 to 6 years, when you keep working, you would rise over the years, and the top end of band 5 salary is £31,534 per annum. That would give you about 1,650, 1,700 per month. Not precise, but roughly, that's just a rough guide. As a senior carer, some senior carers are paid as band 2. Some could be band 3, so care assistants and senior carers could be between band 2 and band 3. And the starting salary for a band 2 is 18,546, and the highest you can go is 19,918. Yes, you can do extra shifts to top up, but that is the end. As I said, as compared to if you register as a nurse, your starting salary is about 25,655, and the top end after a number of years would be 31,534. And these go up as the years go up as well. So every year there is pay negotiation, and if there is an increase, you may get a little bit of an increase in your salary. But as a senior carer or care assistant, you may just finish at, if it's band 3, the top of band 3, also the starting point of band 3 is 20,536, and the top of band 3 is 20,777. So if you still compare it back to band 5 qualified nurse in the UK, if you already a registered nurse in your home country and you're considering these things, I think you should think about that. Now, as a nurse as well, you would have the opportunity to grow if that is what you want, or develop professionally. I'm sure you would see one of my videos on how to develop professionally as a overseas nurse who have come to the UK. So there are different developmental opportunities. It's not for everyone, but if you want to go for that, you will be able to do that. And you can develop in a bands to band 6, band 7, band 8. Yes, it's difficult to get to the top, but you know, others are doing it, so you can do it as well. Apart from that, as a nurse as well, if you want to relocate to the UK, as you know, the UK government wants to recruit both internally and from overseas about 50,000 nurses by 2024, I believe, or 2025. They want 50,000 nurses. And at the same time, as you know, nurses are growing and people are retiring. So there's going to be the need to keep on recruiting for a long time. So it is easier to get an employer or a recruiter if you want to come as a nurse as compared to relocating as a healthcare assistant or care assistant or senior carer. If you're already a registered nurse, this is the people I'm addressing in this video. So it's much easier. You don't have to pay anybody to get recruited if you're a registered nurse from overseas trying to come to the UK. However, if you're trying to find a senior carer job, that can be quite difficult. It's not straightforward. It's not as easy as if you want to come over as a nurse. Now, if you've already relocated to the UK as a nurse and you're working currently as a senior carer, what else can you do? So you can look on the internet for IELTS preparatory books to help you to prepare to rewrite your IELTS. You can also, or if you want to try OET, which is the Occupational English Test, you can try that as well. Apart from that, you can see if there are any online preparatory courses that you can do to help you to pass your IELTS. If it is the CBT, do the same, so that whilst you're working as a senior carer, you don't stay in that for too long. Make sure within the next year or two you are able to, you know, quickly write, because you don't want to get yourself de-skilled. So you would be able to quickly rewrite your IELTS or your CBT, whichever it is. You'll be able to do that so that you can complete your NMC registration, and then you can find a job to do your OSCE, and then find a job as a registered nurse in the UK. So I think it is important to consider all these things, unless of course you're happy working as a senior carer, like a general registered nurse from your country, and you have come here. Unless of course you're happy working as a senior carer, the money you get is enough for you. It's up to you. Once again, as I said, it's my personal advice or personal view and personal opinion. It depends on what you want for yourself, what goals you want for yourself, what future you want for yourself as well. As I said as well, I've done another video about career paths for senior carers in the UK as well. If you have tried and tried and tried and you are not passing the IELTS or you are not passing the CBT, then maybe you can consider finding a job as a nurse associate. So there is a nurse associate course. If you haven't watched that video, I've done it, and you will see that as well. It's one of the programs you can look at and train as a nursing associate. They are band 4, and as years go by you can carry on and top up that foundation degree and carry on and register as a nurse at some point. So I think these are the things it's important for you to consider it. So if you ask me, is it worth it for a registered nurse from overseas to travel and come to UK and come and work as a senior carer? I think it depends on the individual's personal circumstances and what you really want for yourself. For me, once again, I can't say it is worth it, and I can't say it is not worth it without knowing your personal circumstances. But as I said, once again, my personal advice to all overseas nurses who are considering the fact that, oh, I'm not getting the score I need for my NMC English requirement, which is the IELTS or OET, so I would rather go and work as a senior carer. Why not? You can, if that is what you want. But once again, when you come in, it's important for you to make sure you write. Don't get yourself comfortable in that. Just make sure you rewrite whatever you have to write so that you can get yourself working as a nurse. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, any comments, just put it in a comment section. Once again, occasionally I post things in my channel community setting. There is a community page where I post little things, random things here and there. So keep watching. Remember to like, share, remember to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and have a fantastic weekend. And I shall see you again next week. Bye bye.